Guest is Des Bishop.
Thank you. Thank you very much. This is it's very exciting for me tonight. Basically, I'm from New York, but I live in Ireland, and I always wanted to be a hip-hop star. And then I moved to Ireland, and that screwed things up completely. There's not much of a hip-hop market there. So I thought, I'm coming to Australia. You know, I want to learn about Australia, you know? So I got the movie Australia, and I didn't learn shit, to be honest with you. So I thought, right, I'm going to make an effort, and I'm going to write a rap about the history of Australia. I apologize because I'm mad nervous because I couldn't practice in Ireland because no one knows anything about Australian history, which I've learned, actually Australians don't know about Australian history either. That's why I think this is really important. So I also am aware of the fact that when I'm nervous, I do this a lot. So I apologize for that. And in Ireland, I can't do that at all. Like, oh my God, he's touching himself. Because it turns out in Ireland, touching your own balls is a sin. Yeah. That's why the Christian Brothers do it for you. Oh! Obviously, no need for the beatbox there whatsoever. I just threw it in case there was any Christians getting upset. They'd be like, hold on a minute, mate, that's unacceptable. Oh no, come on, here we go, come on. So, one or two important facts. The Chinese word for toilet is shishou jian, okay? Doesn't matter, I'll explain later. The Chinese word for toilet is shishou jian. Ladies and gentlemen, the history of Australia in 3 verses. DJ, hit that beat. Throw your hands like this. Don't be afraid, I know you're in the Princess Theater, but you might as well let it go. Here we go. I might mess it up, but who cares? Well, before the Brits, before the convicts, William Yance came from Holland in 1606. Same year as tourists found seaways that were skinny. In between Queensland and Papua New Guinea, gimme land. European scheming and dreaming. Tasman discovered land named after Van Diemen. And also New Zealand in 1642. With the 17th century not even halfway through. In 1717, things would change forever. Captain Cook had to look on board the Endeavour. Better late than never. Philip thought that Sydney was great. 1788, New South Wales would be the state. 26th of July was the actual date. 751 convicts among the freight. The colony grew slowly there among the rocks. Black fellas died in numbers exposed to smallpox. William Bligh from rebellion and then Macquarie. The people said he favored the fallen over the flea. Flinders wrote of a trip to Terra Australis. So Australia is what they would call all this. Convicts got free for jobs because they chose not to rob. Free settlers made Adelaide because they were snobs. Victoria, the place to be. In 54 there was problems with GOLD. As the miners were looking for licenses that were cheaper, somebody got murdered in a hotel called Eureka. Now the future looked bleaker. The hotel went alight. The miners led the stockade. The Southern Cross took flight. In the 1870s, bush rangers were deadly. The authorities and Ned Kelly were not really friendly. But outlaws in Australia get remembered as groovy. Who the hell is Redmond Barry? Ned Kelly got a movie. Federation, white Australia policies. Only Europeans, no more Chinese, please. Melbourne and Sydney thought the capital should be theirs. So they put the ACT in the middle of nowhere. Over there, the 20th century. Tragedy came to Aziz in Gallipoli. As those Anzacs came under attack, and 8,000 of those brave niggas never came back. Come on. Don't be afraid to give a little bit back. Yeah, it's your history. Edmund Barton was your first prime minister. But you know that because it was in a TV commercial. Last verse. Here we go. You got the depression from America, and that was crap. You sent them far left, but they never sent him back. Then the bombing of Darwin from the Japanese. Fear of commies under Robert Menzies. Populate or perish, procreate to survive. In Melbourne, over 100,000 Greeks arrived. 40 acres of fauna, white Australia's a gunner. Harold Holt drowned, they built a swimming pool in his honor. The Vietnam conscription, labor under Whitlam. Land rights for blacks back in the political system. For tourism promotion, you send the Yanks, Paul Hogan, they come in droves. Expecting a land loaded with bogans, too many political backers. The liberals speak about balance, the media gets controlled by Rupert Murdoch and Pat. Increase Asian immigration as it creates the one nation. Howard ignores years of a stolen generation. Dr. Kevin Mandarin Root has to stop the recession. The economy's in a mess and going down the shishou jet. But he said the things that people find the hardest to say when he said sorry on his very first day. Yeah, oh! Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Birmingham Alvin. Hopefully you learned something. Thank you.